that they can't hear? I don't know. I really don't know.
Using a platform, so you can have problems, you can have technical problems, you can have internet problems. Those things exist, Andre, one of those days.
But it's not supposed to have those days.
Yeah,
And those days are no longer, they're not good days.
that's true.
Yeah.
But that's life, you don't get it like that all the time.
Eating has to do with all of us. We all have to eat.
Yes.
However, we continue to say, and you continue to reiterate that things are very expensive.
It is.
Do you understand?
I'm not sure if everybody realized that food are quite expensive. I'm not sure. Because if you were to remove $150 from the most vulnerable in your country, I'm not sure if you understand that food is expensive. I'm not sure if you understand. If you do, you're not going to remove it.
But if we are so very concerned about making it easier for the people to live, and while I could understand that the products that comes from the outside, you can't control the prices. What can we do to control the price of the potato? What can that we grow? The lettuce, the cabbage. What can we do to control, to have better control, or to cause those prices to come down, BJ? What can we do?
In a place like Grenada, where agriculture is part of our culture, so to speak, we kind of grew up with this. I don't see why people would have to seriously or consistently buy things like tomatoes, things like lettuce, cucumbers. Those things are too easy to grow, and we always have this space, whether it be in a flower pot, whether it be a little plot of land by the house or somewhere. We probably concentrating on the wrong things. Sometimes we take our best lands and hitch it up with flowers and other things. I'm not saying you shouldn't. And go in the shop and buy the very said thing that can grow right there. These days, people reach a stage, Andre, where they have the vegetables growing inside of the kitchen. They don't even have to go outside to pick it. You see? Think about it. Think about the money that you're spending on those things annually. You can save those. I don't know if you remember. They used to have a variety of tomatoes that look something like the fruit looked like something like a sandbox with different, defined areas on the fruit itself. The shape looked like one of the sandboxes and stuff like that. They used to call them calypso. You could have planted one outside of your kitchen and you just throw some water on it every morning, and for 6 months you'd have tomatoes. There is a beans named bukusu. People used to just hitch it up by another tree and it would just grow and cover the tree, and you would have beans to pick year round. There is a one named wing beans. The trees are very hard to dead and very nutritious. You don't see those anymore. Where life becomes something of, I want it now, I run down the road, I get it, and that's it. Well, that costs money. Yes, food is definitely too expensive, but in a lot of cases, we contribute towards that.
But folks would need encouragement, BJ, in order to do so and do this. It's not just saying,
A plan,
fine,
Andre.
you can do it.
It's a plan. You hear me talking about it every single week. We need a national plan which encompasses those things. It's not just saying you want people to do it. It should be within your national plan. And there has to be activities that definitely geared people towards doing those. It's not just the people who have large farms you need to concentrate on, You need to concentrate on everyone. Agriculture is everybody's business, just like tourism. And by any means necessary where you can cut back on the cost of those things, you should.
Sure. We got a caller. Let's take the caller. Good morning.
Yeah, I'm back again. I want to bring one straight to BG. How much acreage of land BJ, you don't have to plant 50 cloves.
50 cloves. Peoples. They normally plant those about what, 20 feet apart? Or more. I don't know the exact spacing for those crops, so I can't really tell you. But if you're planting, say, 20 feet apart, 20 by 50, you would probably need about 2 acres of land. Acre, you can. If it depends on how you're planting it. Remember, you have 44,000 square foot in 1 acre of land, and you're planting 20 by 20. You know what that entails.
But when you look at how clove tree grows, I see clove tree don't really spread out like how nutmeg tree spread out.
It's a different crop. I haven't been planting cloves. I've just seen the tree, and I noticed 1 or 2 big trees in the hillside. So I don't know how big they would grow, generally. But I noticed that when it comes to fruit trees, people plant them too close here. Like, for example, our soursop. Sometimes you find the branches of one tree touching another, and they plant them like 15 feet apart. And before the tree grows to what? 3 years growth, 4 years growth, you basically have to prune them, because they comes like a windbreak, like hedge, rather than crops that you are cultivating. So when it comes to things like clove, I would want to get the required spacing, the spacing that are recommended, and I can tell you exactly how much cloves that or how much acres that you can plant with 50 clove trees. I don't really have a clue.
Okay, I would like you to do that research.
I can do that for you. You can take my number and call me back by 6-7 tonight.
I have your number. I have your number.
Yeah.
I have your number.
As soon as I sit in the middle of the day, 12 o'clock today, I can go online and do that for you.
I never lose your number since.
That's good. Since you're buying plants from me. Andrew, this is one of the people who've been buying plants from me for the last umpteen years.
Yeah, but you buying plants from me. I never get nothing from the plants.
You're in the wrong. You're located in the wrong place.
I'm a mountain dove.
That's
so
what
because
I'm
you're a
telling you.
mountain dove, I belong in the lowland. You just come down the lowland. You must come down here.
Yeah, and really, I'm not mobile, so you know it. You know it.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm listening to you.
Okay, great. BJ, you influenced someone to plant watermelon last week.
That's good.
So how long that person has to wait?
It depends on the kind that you plant, the variety. There are some watermelons that are quick these days. In 60 days, you're getting them. Like things like Mickey Lee and stuff. But you have other watermelon that normally would take 90 days.
90 days.
Which is the normal time watermelon would actually take.
Well, this person is our listener, our biggest one of our biggest fans.
That's good.
And she lives in Texas.
Oh.
And you caused her to plant water.
Why not?
So she says she can't wait. And only last week she planted.
There we go.
I want to see what the watermelons would look like.
You never know, Andrew.
You never know.
Never know with farming.
But do you think Texas is a place that she can do it?
They do a lot of watermelon in Texas.
Oh, they do?
Yeah. A lot of people who trying to run from the really cold weather do find themselves in Texas and Miami. Or Texas and Florida to a certain
extent.
extent.
Texas is very, 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 very hot right now. They're up to all sort of a 113.
California, those states, Andrew, they're warm states. So generally you get a longer period where you can grow crops without being affected by the weather pattern.
I wonder if she can grow ganja.
Best ganja. Come out in Texas.
Well, how do you know that?
Try it already. Okay. I eat it in cookies. I tell you, people stop smoking weed and that's outdated.
Outdated?
Outdated. Long time ago.
So who's smoking weed right now? They ain't really making sense.
No, just old timers. You have old timers who would stick to the traditional pattern. You can't run from that. But modern day people, they give you cookies to it. Gone on my job the last time in Kenko, and the guys them say, boss, you know, family working hard this morning. I say, what happened? Say, we have something here, you know. I give me 2 cookies. It never tastes so bad.
So you ate the
Yes.
It reminded you about who stole the cookie from the cookie jar.
Don't go down that road.
Oh boy. But as you say, marijuana is transforming into so many different things that you have to be really careful.
The world is changing, Andre. You can get this thing in all different form now. Capsule, anything. That's the stage you will at.
I was looking online the other day and there's so many different kinds of marijuana.
Different strain.
Different strains. The purple one, the one that looks like snow, the one that looks like beer.
Every day we breed new varieties, Andre.
What do you think? Are they messing with the DNA of these plants?
Yes, Andre. Sometimes we isolate the genes. There is certain aspect in those plants that get you red or high or whatever. And sometimes you can isolate those. So you can utilize it, but you don't have that effect on you.
We got a caller. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes.
Remember when you give me the down for the fudge, the ganja fudge in down family? I think I'm forgetting you with that.
Who may give you ganja
You
for
see a man sell you out. No, with the road.
Lady Bright.
This kind of people in them, I don't understand this kind of people in them at all. Anyway,
You want to test me? I say I don't want that. You can eat the food, man. I can I know ganja
See?
fudge here. When I used to say, oh, you're lucky.
The devil advocate, eh?
anyway, thanks. That's a good note for us to end on this morning. That's a good note for us to end on this morning. Thank you. And BJ, thank you.
Andre, you're more than welcome. Morning to the listening public again. Have a great day. Keep the flag flying.
Cucumbers. Do you have?
Cucumbers. No, Andre.
No, you don't.
No.
Okay, well, take care of yourself. God bless.
Have a blessed day, my brother.
One love.
Agriculture is the number one. Number one. Yes, the number one. Oh yes.